Hi there. This is Beth Green. Otherwise known as Granny Rocks. And I'm going to play the piano for you right now. Sweet baby James is not with me right now, but he will be with me when we live stream tonight and we will be on the chat. So you just sit down and relax, and I am going to play for you something from my heart. For those of you who don't know, I improvise music. I never know what I'm going to play. Well, first of all, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. As I say, we will be live tonight on the air, uh, chatting with you. We cannot broadcast live at this point, and it will probably be months before we can because of problems with the internet, because of the fires. But it could be months and months. But we can at least record and send it to our friend Todd Benton. Hi, Todd. Thank you so much for doing this for us. He's going to live stream, and we're going to be sitting there with you on the chat. It's just the music we can't do because it's complicated. It's technical. So we are so grateful that you join us. And we always take courage from your comments and from your loves and your likes and from your shares also, and just from your presence and your spiritual energy. So let's see what I'm going to do next. some little bark there at the end. That was Evie, the puppy, being rambunctious. But so far, she's been pretty good. Then she had to bark. Well, that was an interesting experience for me. I felt very light and ebullient and happy, and then it got kind of dark, and then I was happy. Well, that's kind of what life is like for many of us these days. We have a few moments of happiness, and then there's a lot of grief and problems, but we want to keep going forward, wherever forward is. So I want to tell you a little bit about Sweet Baby James and me. We broadcast every Wednesday night from 6:30 to 7 p.m. Pacific time, a program called Granny Rocks, which is me making comments about the human condition or our consciousness and try to think better and do a little bit better. So that's Granny Rocks, and that happens every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time live. And then after that, you can always come back and watch it later on Facebook. And then, of course, every Thursday night, we broadcast Dreams of Peace, improvisational piano music, where I am always surprised at what comes out. But I can just tell you one thing. I play from the heart. And I try to connect to you and to your hearts as well, and try to promote goodness, inspiration, courage, and self-honesty. That's so important. So, let me see. I think I have one more song in me for you today. And I'll find out what it is along with you. Some people ask me, how do I do it? I have no idea. I just sit down and stuff starts to come out. Whether I like it or not, it comes out the way it wants to. It has a mind of its own. It's kind of like a child. You think you're going to control it, but you never can. So there you go. there you have it. Lots of passion and feeling coming out. And I loved playing the piano for you, and I really hope that you also gained something from it. Please like this music, love it, write your comments, and if you're here live, I will be able to chat with you live tonight. And if not, just leave your comments and I'll respond later. And finally, I just want to say, if you enjoy this music, please share it with others. A lot of people need a lift. They need courage. We all do. So please share this music, support this program, and come back again and again for Dreams of Peace. Until I see you then, it's Beth Green, otherwise known as Granny Rocks.